Hey Cancer, I am your astrologer, Wonder Girl, taking you to new heights. Here's your weekly forecast for the week of Monday, March 19th to Sunday, March 25th, 2018. Now before I get started, I just wanted to remind you all that I do have a Mercury retrograde webinar coming up this Thursday, March 22nd at 6 p.m. Mountain Time. What I'm going to talk about, of course, is going to be Mercury retrograde, what's happening during it, some of the biggest alignments during this Mercury retrograde. The way I see it here is that we have now become a new person, now that we've ended this 2.5 year of Saturn in Sagittarius, now that Mars as well is officially out of Sagittarius and nothing else is in that sign. And I think that was really asking us to become a new person, to do something we haven't done before. And now that we have become that new person, we need to do things differently. We need to tell ourselves a new story here and let some of our old stories go, let some of our old ways of doing things leave so that we can step into a new way of doing things, okay? So that's what we're going to talk a lot about in my webinar. If you want to join, please click the link down below in my description box and I hope to see you there. Now, Cancer, for your horoscope for this week, what we've got going on, very beginning of the week, around Sunday, Monday, and Tuesday, is the sun right here in a conjunction with Chiron at the very last degrees of your ninth house of something new and different that you have not done before. Okay, so I think what's going on, you've been trying to do something new, perhaps for some time. Travel, study, do something that you have not done before, perhaps that you're excited about. Okay, it could have been hard for you to do that lately with a bunch of planets squaring Chiron coming in, feeling uncomfortable about some new project, some traveling, some studying, even moving if you're moving far away. Well, I think what's coming in, especially at the new moon at the end of last week, at this spot, and with the sun now passing it, is you're learning how to overcome some of your fears or worries or insecurities about some new thing that you're doing and really begin to step into it, to move past these insecurities so that you can move forward. And I think what you're trying to do is to take this new thing you've been working on and to take it into new chapters so that you can then start to do right here where Aries is, build on it. Make it into your career, get a reputation here in a good way off of this new thing that it is that you've been doing. All right, with the sun moving in to Aries on Wednesday of this week, which is in your 10th house of your career, your reputation, and your social standing. So I think you're trying to take this new thing that you've been doing, traveling, moving, studying, whatever it is, and begin to use it to your advantage, to move up in the world, to create the life that it is that you want, to have the career, the reputation that it is that you want or need to. And I think that's what you're doing, making the switch this week from just doing something new to actually building on it and moving forward with it. All right, I think you've been thinking about this for a little bit now, how you can take this new thing and move forward, especially with Mercury and Venus being conjunct in Aries in your 10th house for a few weeks and a few days, which it's continuing to do this week. So you're still trying to figure out here, as you make the switch from doing something new to building on it, how you can do it in the right ways, how you can move forward with it properly. With Mercury in a conjunction with Venus, maybe you're also thinking a lot about relationships and about money. What people do you need in your life to help you do this new thing so that you can start to move forward on your career, on your life direction, put your life in the right place? Maybe you're also thinking about money. What do you need to do with money? What kind of financial stuff do you need here in order to put your life in the right place as well and have the career too that it is that you want? So I think there's a lot going on there, especially at the beginning of the week, doing a lot of thinking here about money, about relationships, about where your life is going, and about how you can take some new thing and really begin to move forward with it, okay? So that's what I see going on there. Then on Friday, so now to the end of the week, after we've been thinking a lot all week, we then get the sun as it moved into your 10th house of career, making a square over to Mars, which also just moved in to your 7th house of partnerships and relationships, normally of the one-on-one variety. So a marriage partner, a business partner, or someone else that you just feel like close to personally in some way. And I think what goes on at the end of the week is now that you start to focus more on where your life is going, on your career, on your reputation, now that you're doing some new thing and building on it, I think the focus then comes to relationships. How can I work with people, and in what way to get the results that I want, to put my life in the right direction, to make sure that my life is not only going in the right direction, but I have the right people that I want and that I care about on board with me too, to help me do some things that are important, okay? So I think that's what comes in at the end of the week, is not just thinking about where your life is going, about some new thing that you're doing, but how you can really start to bring other people on board with you, to work with other people, and to do it in the right ways that ultimately can help both you and that other person move forward in the direction that it is that you like, and really needing to put some effort in there to make that happen. Okay, then after that happens as well, still on this weekend, Friday, Saturday, and Sunday, we also do have Venus as it continues to move through Aries in a square with Pluto in your 7th house. So maybe after you've been thinking a lot for most of the week here about where your life is going and about who is coming with you, I think on the weekend you start to make some more changes. You say, okay, now that I'm getting a better idea of where my life is going, of how I can take this new project into new chapters, and of what people I need with me, maybe we need to make a few more adjustments here. Maybe I need to change some of my relationships, some of the people that are in my life. Maybe I need to change the way that I work with some people in order to move forward. Maybe I need to change the way, with Venus in the mix, I share money with these people that are also in my life, so that I can make sure I'm doing what I want, moving in the right direction in a way that works, okay? So I think that's what's happening there. Then on Saturday, very end of the week, Mercury in your 10th house starts to go retrograde too, while you're making some big changes in relationships, while you're thinking about your people, the people in your life, and how you share money with them. Mercury retrograde here really helping you to rethink your career, rethink the direction your life is going in, so you can make sure that you have the career, that you have the reputation that it is that you really want, that really resonates with you, so you can make sure that you're doing things in the right way moving forward. And I think you've been making some progress, especially with so many planets moving into your 10th house. You're starting to make some big progress to put your life in the place that it is that you want, and to have the right people on board with you in the right ways. But I think Mercury retrograde is going to help you to go back and forth over your career and where you see your life going, to make sure it really does resonate with you, to make sure you really understand what is going on, and to make sure that you really can begin to line all the steps up that you need in the right way, so that you can succeed in the best way possible in the future, okay? So that's what I've got for you this week, Cancer. Now your card for the week is the, it's the 9. It's the 9. I haven't gotten this card in forever. The 9 of Pentacles reverse. This is interesting. Normally when I see this card upright, I'll start that way. I think of a woman vacationing. She's worked hard and she is taking a break, and she's, just relaxing here based on all the work that she's done so far. And when this card is reversed, I think it's saying maybe you want to take a vacation, maybe you want to be at a better spot, maybe you are starting to feel like you're putting your life in a better place, but don't give up yet. Still lots more work to do to get to where you want to go, okay? You're getting there. Things are, I think, progressing in a really big way now that Saturn and Mars are out of Sagittarius. But before you can finally get to that spot where you feel like you can take a rest, you feel like you can take a vacation, you still need to do some things. You still need to stay on the ball. And I think if you can put in the work this week, even if you want to relax or take a break, I think it's going to help you, not this week, but another week, I think, for all of us coming very soon, to finally feel like, okay, I've done what I've wanted. I've created my empire, like this card, and I can now do and feel much more comfortable in this life that I've created. All right, so that's what I've got for you this week, Cancer. Thank you so much for watching this video. If you like it, please like this video, share it with your friends, sign up for my Mercury retrograde webinar, and I will talk to you later.